Hey guys, Mike here. So today, I'm here to talk to you about Cold Pursuit. In this review, I'll be going over a brief summary of the plot, my quick thoughts about the film, and whether or not you guys should go and see it. So I'm going to try and keep this review spoiler free. However, if you don't know anything about the film and you want to go in completely blind, then let's just come back to this video once you've seen the film. So with that, let's get started, shall we?
Nels Coxman, Citizen of the Year. Good for him.
In Cold Pursuit, Liam Neeson plays Nels Coleman, who is a snowplow driver in a small American ski resort town. However, one day, after his son is murdered by a group of gang members, he vows revenge and hunts them down one by one. And so we have Cold Pursuit. Now, I did have quite a funny one with this movie, because before seeing it, I booked it a grand total of 7+ times. Most of the time, the reason I booked it and didn't go see it was because there was a 3 o'clock showing and it was only 1 o'clock by the time I finished work, and I just thought, no, forget this, I ain't going to wait 2 hours around for this movie. And there were other times where I finished work a bit late and I thought, oh, I've missed it, I ain't going to bother now. But now, I've finally seen the movie, and was it worth booking all those times to finally now see it? Yes and no. I tell you what, if you're looking for an awesome, gritty revenge story, then I'd say steer clear of this movie. However, if you're looking for a comedy that thinks it's an awesome, gritty revenge story, then this is definitely the one for you. I mean, Cold Pursuit seems to take itself so seriously, and I think that's where a lot of the comedy comes out in this. I mean, Liam Neeson, a snowplow driver out for revenge for his murdered son. I mean, what's not to love about that? I know there's a bit of controversy around Liam Neeson right now, but honestly, I tend not to listen to those kind of things, and it didn't really affect my viewing experience for this one. But yeah, anyway, Cold Pursuit is just ridiculously goofy. I mean, for starters, the geezer walks around with a sworn-off sniper rifle. I mean, have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? I mean, there's just a scene where he's got his hunting rifle and just sawing the barrel off, sawing the handle off, and he just puts it in his pocket and then he just pulls it out whenever he needs to kill someone. It's just brilliant. And I do understand where people come from when they say that this has a bit of a Tarantino kind of vibe. And honestly, when you stop taking this one seriously, that's when you have a really good time with it. Let me put it to you like this. Is it Liam Neeson's next Taken? Absolutely not. This movie is nowhere near as good as Taken. But is it a colossal piece of shit? No, it's not. It's actually quite enjoyable. And another thing I found quite surprising, the geezer who plays the villain in this, I actually found quite entertaining. He wasn't just this stereotypical villain where it's like, oh, I must have a blood oath before I let you into my gang. Nah, he just looked like a guy who was having a hell of a good time making this movie and, you know, just being the boss. He's a bit crazy, he's a bit charismatic, you know, he's everything you'd want in a bad guy. As well, there are just so many unnecessary plot threads in this. You got one with the police, you got one with a gang of Native Americans. I mean, it's just all over the place. I mean, especially with the police one, it just goes absolutely nowhere. If you didn't have it in the film, it wouldn't have made the slightest bit of difference. Nothing they do affects the impact of the story. Overall, guys, this is one of the funniest unintentional comedies that I've seen in a while. I know Liam Neeson's getting a bit long in the tooth, but it's just great to see him in these action movies, especially now that they're just starting to become a lot more goofy. Everyone else is fine, the story's fine, everything about this is just fine. What makes it so great is just how unintentionally funny it is. And now, as for whether or not you guys should go and see it, at the start I would have said steer clear from this one because it's not very good, it's not all that interesting, but once you stop taking it so seriously, that's when you can have the best of time with this one. Because there are just no other words for it, this is just a bad movie. But it's just so funny. Okay guys, that's my review for Cold Pursuit. If you've seen it, what did you think about it? And what's your favourite unintentional comedy? Whatever it is, drop it in the comments below. And until next time, I've been Michael. See ya!